Good morning and welcome back to the tremendous Daily Synopsis podcast, where patriots who are not tired of winning get a daily dose of the workings of the Trump administration. January 1st, 2025, Trump's second day back in office. Trump's crusade to uproot DEI from the federal government continued, issuing the presidential action Keeping Americans Safe in Aviation, mandating the FAA to terminate all diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts and resume merit-based hiring in aviation. Trump also signed the presidential action Ending Illegal Discrimination and Restoring Merit-Based Opportunity, prohibiting federally funded contractors from implementing DEIA programs. The order also revoked provisions of Lyndon B. Johnson's landmark 1965 executive order mandating affirmative action for federal contractors. President Trump and Vice President Vance attended the Interfaith National Prayer Service at the Washington National Cathedral, a traditional gathering held the day after the inauguration to seek guidance and blessings for the new administration. The Vice President administered the oath of office to Marco Rubio, officially instating him as the U.S. Secretary of State, having been confirmed unanimously by the Senate the day prior. Rubio announced that ending Russia's war in Ukraine would be official U.S. policy, emphasizing the need for both Moscow and Kiev to make concessions to achieve peace. Additionally, he directed the U.S. mission to the United Nations to take steps to rejoin the Geneva Consensus Declaration, a global anti-abortion pact. Rubio also announced a 90-day halt on most existing foreign aid grants, consistent with President Trump's order, which called for their review. The State Department also enacted the One Flag policy, mandating that only the stars and stripes be displayed at U.S. embassies, prohibiting the display of any non-U.S. flags, including those representing movements such as LGBTQ+ Pride and Black Lives Matter. Marco Rubio indicates that his tenure will focus on promoting U.S. global leadership, countering authoritarian regimes, and advancing human rights. He's advocating for a strong stance against adversaries like China, Russia, and Iran, emphasizing economic, diplomatic, and military measures to deter their influence. Rubio supports strengthening alliances, particularly with NATO and democratic partners, to address global challenges such as security threats, cyber warfare, and economic competition. Rubio is a strong supporter of Israel, recognizing it as a key ally in the Middle East. His approach prioritizes democracy promotion, trade policies that benefit U.S. interests, and maintaining robust military readiness to project power globally. President Trump, flanked by Sam Altman, Larry Ellison, and Masayoshi Son, the leaders of OpenAI, Oracle, and SoftBank, respectively, announced the launch of the Stargate project, a joint venture aiming to invest up to $500 billion in artificial intelligence infrastructure across the U.S. by 2029. The initiative aims to revolutionize healthcare, defense, and education through groundbreaking AI innovation, transforming industries while creating over 100,000 U.S. jobs. It also intends to solidify America's position as the global leader in AI innovation and infrastructure, outpacing competitors like China in technological dominance. Trump publicly urged Putin to negotiate an end to the war in Ukraine, warning of potential additional sanctions if Russia did not engage in peace talks. Trump emphasized that the ongoing conflict was detrimental to both Russia and Ukraine, and expressed his intention to speak with Putin soon. In a phone call with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, Trump discussed enhancing bilateral economic ties. Following the conversation, the Crown Prince pledged to invest at least $600 billion in the U.S. over the next 4 years. Trump also spoke with Danish Prime Minister Frederiksen. The Prime Minister offered military cooperation and mineral exploitation partnerships in Greenland, but Trump demanded full control, threatening punitive tariffs against Denmark if they did not cede the autonomous Arctic territory. Also on January 21st, Trump announced plans to remove over 1,000 appointees from the Biden administration and the immediate dismissal of 4 appointees, most notably retired General Mark Milley from the National Infrastructure Advisory Council. Trump announced these dismissals through Truth Social, and he concluded the message with his signature phrase, "You're fired." In addition, the acting Secretary of Homeland Security removed Admiral Linda Fagan from her position as Commandant of the U.S. Coast Guard. Reports suggest that her dismissal was related to recruitment challenges and her support for DEI. That's it for today's edition of the Tremendous Daily Synopsis, and I look forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow morning.